Hi, thanks for coming to Scout Reviews. I'm Josh,
And I'm Travis.
and today we're going to talk about something we both greatly enjoy, tequila. Not just any tequila, but Clase Azul Gold.
This one's very rare, if I'm not mistaken. It's hard to find on allocation at very select stores.
Yeah, they only made, I believe, 6,000 bottles.
Yeah, and it's worth it. How much is this one running?
Roughly 300.
Okay.
Some places you'll see them marked up at 600. I found this bottle at 280 at Total Wine, and that's here in Houston, Texas area. Now I saw another bottle at, I want to say it was Specs for like 380. So it's just going to depend on where you can find it, on what the cost is.
Save up those Total Wine points, essentially, is what you're going to need to do.
So today we're gonna be reviewing this. So what exactly is Clase Azul Gold?
So this one is actually a blend between Reposado and Añejo. So the Reposado is aged at least 2 months in oak barrels, and the Añejo is aged at least a year. I believe this was a little longer, and these were in French oak barrels. So you get
interesting flavor, though.
It should be, yeah. You're going to get some of the sweetness and some of the oakiness. So it's going to add some complexity. And with the longer aged variety blended in, you're going to get a little more smoothness, probably a little bit more sweetness, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you ready to ring the bell?
Yeah, pretty much, actually. This is the one that rings really fun.
That would be the Reposado. Rings really well. This one you got to put a little bit into it.
Yeah, it's kind of okay. That's not as
doesn't quite work as well.
Most
of the other Clase Azuls, they ding just like a bell.
So I think it's important to note that this is so much more than a shots tequila. This is a complex sipper.
Yes.
So would you like to do the honors?
I absolutely would.
Good one. And I'll talk a little bit about it while you're pouring this up. I'm anticipating it because I know this one's good. Tequila is an interesting thing, actually. It's quite complex to make. They actually harvest the agave, and this is actually made from tequila is made from the heart of the agave plant. They've shredded and then pounded into a pulp, allowed to ferment, blended it into a mash with water and yeast, aged and fermented longer in underground vats, steamed and cooked. It's been through a lot by the time it gets to the bottle. It's distilled 2 or 3 times to build up that alcohol and also break down those complex carbohydrates and the simple sugars. So what you get is a very complex and somewhat sweet and very pleasant drink. I'm looking forward to this.
It smells delicious. You smell it, you know it's tequila. It's not like those tequilas that the smell makes you go, oh. This smell makes you go, oh, that is so good. I'm getting some light vanilla. I'm getting the agave. Is that how it's pronounced?
It's just agave.
Agave. I should know better. So you can smell the agave.
You're doing a blend there with guava and agave.
Yeah, guava and agave.
I agree with your tasting notes, or your smell notes on that at least. A lot of vanilla. I think that's the oak.
Yes, the French oak that you mentioned. Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
So
again, tequila is so much more than a shot. This is a sipper. This is something to be enjoyed and savored over time. Cheers. Cheers. Let's do this. There is that is so smooth it's not even funny. I don't even know what to say.
There's so many levels to that. So
let's just start.
There's many layers of complexity to this. Immediately you get the sweet, you get vanilla. There's, I dare say there's some light cinnamon in there. Nutmeg, not cinnamon.
Yeah, nutmeg. That's a good description.
Or chestnuts.
You do get that vanilla from the oak, especially that French oak. Yeah, I get the nuttiness. It's really nice.
Some type of citrus.
Yeah, I would say lemon peel. Very pleasant. Maybe lime peel. Let's say lime peel. I think that's gonna be a more descriptive term there. You know, and no, we've never made any secret of the fact that you and I are both big Scotch fans. I mean,
Yeah.
we like the complexity of that, and honestly, this kind of drink holds up. I mean, this is why we enjoy tequila so much, especially this one. This one's very complex, incredibly approachable though, and very enjoyable.
So cheers to you at home. Go ahead, give us a like, comment if you've had this or any of the other Clase Azuls. Which one's your favorite? And don't forget to subscribe.
I'd like to add in that I think this is a good value for the price. It sounds like a lot, but this is really good.
So it's very unique.
It is.
I've drink a lot of different tequilas, and I don't think I've had one that tasted quite like this before. No. And it is ridiculously good. This is by far my favorite. So yeah, I don't mind the fact that I spent what I spent on this. If you have an opportunity to have some of this, I'm not saying buy the bottle, but definitely get a finger or two so you can at least try it if possible.
And don't shoot it.
And don't shoot it. No salt or lime necessary. None of that stuff. So here's to you. Have a great day.